Hi, I'm Mark Jensen with ETHOSystems. Today I'll show you the equipment management module within Sage 100 Contractor. The functions you'll perform with equipment maintenance are manage fixed ownership costs for each piece of equipment, forecast and track expenses, schedule and track maintenance, allocate direct job costs, and rent out or charge for equipment use. Each piece of equipment will be set up with a number. Key information you'll enter is when it was purchased, license information, starting miles or units. When equipment is allocated to a job, the last job it was used on will show. The miles or units will update from your usage as it's allocated to the job. Clicking on the Financial tab allows us to track depreciation, amortize a loan, and set up equipment payments. The cost recovery worksheet allows us to estimate the cost for utilization. The estimated unit will determine whether we're tracking miles or units. Estimated cost recovery rates are then calculated. The Cost and Billing Rates tab shows the rate calculated on the previous screen. When a piece of equipment is used on a project, the system creates equipment costs on the job and contra expense entries, moving equipment costs from overhead to direct expenses. You can override the cost rates that will charge to the jobs. You can also enter the rates that will be charged if you rent out a piece of equipment. Each piece of equipment is tracked like an individual job. You will have a series of cost codes that are unique to your equipment costing system. All costs will then be tracked for each piece of equipment and the equipment cost code of the transaction. Equipment can be charged to a job two different ways. The first is as a part of the payroll transaction. Time can also be imported to daily payroll from the daily field report for both equipment and employees. This method works best for operated equipment. The second option is to create an equipment allocation record. The end result of the transactions are the same. This method works best for equipment placed on a job for an extended period of time, for example, a crusher. Your equipment usage now shows as a direct cost for your job. Our built-in reporting shows the total cost and total revenue generated by each piece of equipment. The Equipment Maintenance tab allows us to schedule and track maintenance tasks. The Alert Manager can send emails to your mechanic of service that is due. In summary, the Equipment Maintenance system will help you identify problems with individual pieces of equipment, evaluate over or underutilization of your equipment, and properly allocate equipment expenses to the projects where they are incurred. Thanks for watching.